Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the great Billy Clarke, centre-half back for the Derrinallum Football Club in the early 60s, and one of what I thought was one of the greatest players I've seen play in that league. Welcome, Bill. Tell us what your thoughts were of your time at the Derrinallum Football Club.
Well, John, words are very hard to describe such a wonderful time I had up there. Being a Geelong boy, it was customary for we ex-Geelong players to go out to the country and have a game of football. And I was encouraged to go to Darlington at one stage with Barry Bretland and Sidney Tate and a couple of them. But then I was encouraged to go to Derrinallum. And Lindsay Aldridge came down and he said, would you like to come up and play? And yes, we spoke about money, of course, because we were just married those days. And the times that we had at Derrinallum were fantastic. A little fella called Leo O'Brien, who's passed on now, who was a member of that side, he used to drive up because I used to like a beer and Leo didn't drink. But the festivities and the hospitality up there was fantastic.
And Bill, what were those years when you first came up there? 59
and 60.
And 60, and in 1960 you won a premiership,
yes,
is that right?
Won a premiership, and so they would place so much trust in me, these are the selectors of Derrinallum, is that I had chicken pox 3 weeks before the grand final.
Really?
And I called them and told them what the story is. We've still got a place in the grand final side. So I thought, I mean, that's heroic, that sort of attitude, I think.
So, after playing in the grand final, how long did you play then for Derrinallum after that?
Well, at that stage, 1960, I was 30, and I didn't play in the next year. No, I hung up the boots then at 1960. That was my last football match, actually, the grand final in 1960.
So you haven't been involved with anybody since then?
Well, yeah, Diamond Creek. Yes, I was manager with Diamond Creek with Johnny O'Connell, ex-Carlton, came and coached Diamond Creek in 1980 through to about 83. And I used to coach the kids, the under-15s, the under-18s, and then they made me manager of Diamond Creek. And we won 2 premierships, one in 1981 and 1982.
How great is that?
And it was fantastic. And John O'Connell, what a wonderful man. I don't know whether the listeners the viewers would probably know John O'Connell, but he played in the back pocket for Carlton and had some great times. Yes.
And Bill, you come back today to a wonderful day where it's back to the Derrinallum Football of Friends Day in Geelong here, which is the central point. You enjoy coming back to these days?
Love it. Yes, my new wife, when I say my new wife, we've been married now for 11 years, so she's an Irish lass, and she loves coming down here. She loves Geelong, and of course, being an old Geelong boy, you get the fever. You know, when it's like coming home to roost, you get the fever, and I love Geelong, and I love coming back, and I'll come back as often as invited.
Billy Clarke, thank you very much. We all love you very much at the Derrinallum Football Club.
God bless, John.
Thank you.
Good on you, mate.